Hey dudes, I'll make this quick. This is not the video that I was hoping to get to make this weekend. Got some belts that I had waited, another 3 weeks or so for, and they were wrong. They were the wrong size also. These are two different sizes. They're first of all, these are the belts for inside the gearbox, and I had previously ordered B60 MXLs and B63 MXLs. They were too long, and remeasured everything, and then I found out that I needed to go with something a lot smaller. So I ordered the B43 MXL and maybe B45, thinking that would do it, and they're way too short. And then I'm like, what is wrong with me? I went and got my notebook out and looked at some of the math, and I'm like, I don't know, it seems like a pretty simple thing to figure out. And sure enough, I had written in my notebook I needed a 52, a B52, or 52 teeth, 52 tooth belt. And for whatever reason, I think maybe I originally calculated 52 teeth, and I ordered something a little longer, thinking that in order for this tensioner pulley to do its thing, I would need some extra length, but I just way overshot it. Now, why I ordered something as short as these, they would never even come close to fitting. So no clue, man. So now I've settled on a B53. The calculation would be closer for a 52, but I don't know that they make a 52. So I see a 53 and a 54. So I got some 53s coming. So yeah, long story. A lot of talking for me just being an idiot again. So yeah, man, I was just destroyed on Friday when I saw that. I guess we'll look at this thing real quick. I don't know why I even thought to put the body on, but the freaking body fit, and that was by accident. That just slides right in there. I didn't plan that, so that's freaking cool. Won't have to modify the body much, although when I put these braces in, I may have to cut a little notch there, so that'll work. But don't even really need a body post up front, because it's really captured. I mean, this thing can't really, I guess it could come off, but I'll have the rear body post and it'll be stuck in there. So let's see what we have done since last time. Yeah, I said I'll make this short. I got the tensioner installed. Sort of happy with that. I think that'll be okay, although I do feel at times a little bit of slipping on this front pulley or diff, and so I'd like to have another guide that would maybe come here, and keep a little extra pressure on that. I think that might be useful. As it sits now, there's still room for the servo to go in there, so won't really have to change anything there, I don't think. But yeah, that's the pulley. You can adjust it. Kind of way overdone for what it is, really, but I just wanted to make sure I had plenty of adjustment there. Again, those are my 3D printed parts, so they're a little bit flimsy, but I think it'll be fine. Not for long, but anyways. So if This is not buttery smooth, but you can see the two diffs are connected by that belt now. That popping you hear is the dog bone kind of. It's got a little spring on the wheel axle and or wheel shaft or whatever, and it kind of pops in that outdrive. So we do have some four-wheel action anyways. The diff spur is not connected to anything because I'm an idiot. Decided to use this Kyosho little slipper clutch or whatever you want to call it. This came stock with like the Kyosho Cosmo, so I borrowed that. It was a way bigger pinion than what would come stock on the RC10, so you know, not good gear ratios here probably, but that's the only unit I have. I thought that might give me the best chance at not just shredding these little gears or pulleys that I made, and the diffs especially. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. The diff works a little bit. It's not ultra smooth or anything, but it is somewhat functional. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to show you guys today. For now, next time out, you know, in a couple of weeks, I ordered some belts from Amazon and from eBay, but unfortunately, I think both sellers are in China for that type of thing. So we'll see who wins the race. They're not due here probably until June, so. But that's where we're at, man. This thing's just, I mean, it is literally waiting on those belts alone. I will say this, this little transmission or gearbox, it's a pain in the ass to put together. When you're trying, especially you're trying to keep these little bearing holders and this tensioner pulley in place as you're bringing the two halves together, and you've got, you know, essentially 3 belts going through there and keeping everything lined up. That was very frustrating. So I guess from a design standpoint, I'd give myself an F- on ease of assembly. This will not be fun to put together. In addition to that, the little bolts that I'm using to set the tension on that pulley, they stick out and go right in this block, and there's no way to adjust them really without taking this plate off that holds the rear body post. But anyhow, for the final design, we may look at a different way of having the tensioner in there, because that is not going to be an easy thing to do, or at least for me anyways. So yeah, that's where she's at this weekend. Hoping to pull the trigger on some more cars next week, but they won't be here for a long time. I'm guessing there's a lot of exciting buggies on eBay right now. I'd sure like to get my hands on, but we'll see what happens. All right, man, and happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, and y'all take it easy, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, take care.